Hello and welcome to Nova Arcana, episode 7, part 2. I had been recording for about 10 minutes and died, and then checked and I wasn't actually recording. So unfortunately missed a little bit of progress and discussion, which I will hopefully try and kind of go back over anything interesting that I said and not revisit anything uninteresting, which is generally most things I say. Let's get rid of you and put on you. So basically, we're a bit further into the this area, which is the Verde Passage, which has been causing us some troubles because it is a very long area. Unfortunately, this is going to be a short episode now because I do not have time to record, or as much time to record as I did when I initially sat down. So it may only be 15 or 20 minutes, sadly. But this is the first time I've recorded since... balls. This is the first time I've recorded in 2021, or recorded this map at least. So it's good to be kind of back playing, and let's hope that lag kind of stops. It's good to be back playing. The reason I've kind of not been playing as much, I've talked about on a channel update before, but is partly a time thing. With lockdown, effectively, I need to have the house to myself to record because otherwise I just can't do it consistently. And I haven't had that because everyone is trapped at home. But as well, kind of, I've been doing other projects and had motivation for other stuff. Excitingly though, or something that's kind of pulled me back in, is that Render has been doing the developer commentary style thing that he does with Brian Logum 111, and Brian is a brilliant host and Render's a really good person, I think. He clearly puts a lot of thought into his mapping decisions. Like, there's a lot of decisions, and therefore there's just a lot you can learn from understanding why he's made those decisions and understanding different techniques. My mouse is also still double clicking horrendously. I really need to buy another one. Uh-oh, we're dead. We're so dead. Let's get into this pool of water and equip a shield if we have one. There we go. Yeah, Renders are just like... And I kind of hope he doesn't watch this video because otherwise it'll be a bit sycophantic. But Renders are really, really interesting to listen to. And... yeah, as I said, he clearly puts a lot of thought into his mapping decisions in ways that, like, because I did a developer commentary of Harbinger, the map that the kind of full map that I'd made, and like I was quite aware whilst doing it that partly I wasn't really offering much insight because I didn't necessarily remember why I'd done certain things, or like maybe there wasn't a thought process in the first place. So just talking to hearing someone talk who clearly like does put that thought in is really interesting, in my opinion. And yeah, as I said, Brian's also a really good host. I do not have a shield. I don't know what happened to my shield when I died, but I do not have one now. And I don't have any offhand either, so I'm just generally a bit of a sitting duck. But hopefully we find a shield or something in a chest soon. I'm going to come back up here. Keep my back to the... There we go. Yeah, I remember watching the Corona Trials like DevCon series that Brian and Render did as when I was like getting back into mapping for the first time in a long while, and it was a really like good resource for me when I was finishing up Harbinger and going through that process. And so it's something I've been looking forward to him doing with Nova, but I don't want to watch it without finishing the map first, or at least making a little bit further. I would feel slightly like I was selling the whole thing short if... Okay, that sign, maybe this is the next intersection. This would be good progress. I would love to get out of the Verde Passage, because we've been in here for multiple hours at this stage. I'm surprised that there was nothing there to kill me. I thought that was just a chunk error, but apparently not. Apparently that was just black concrete. Black concrete is such a bad block for anything other than creating black. And this is definitely something new. This seems... I have a feeling we are back at the start of the map, which is pretty cool. Because I think that's the pool that we kind of dropped into, right? I can't actually say if it's water, but it looks like it is. So this is very fun, very interesting. I wondered when we were going to come back actually to this section. I thought it might be... I wonder if it loops back multiple times, like later in the map. Does intersection 3 link up to this top area, or is it just intersection 2? Is this even the right way? I don't know, but it is definitely progress of some sort, so we'll take that. It's been a little while. Hopefully we can find some cool stuff. This feels like a trap, but maybe it's an offhand, which would be nice. Sure, it is an offhand. Whether it's actually good, I don't really like the -2 max health, but I will take it anyway, because I am shieldless currently. Oh, I did have a shield. That's weird. Minecraft being buggy. Well, let's take the sun charm for a while anyway. Let's clear out the inventory a little bit. Get rid of those. It's a chain helmet. Yeah, I'll wear that. Why not? Because it's got higher durability. Could use up the other one first, but I don't want it to break after me forgetting. I don't... The only problem with this is there's just a lot of different ways I could go. That looks kind of interesting. The stained glass is kind of bugged in this version of sodium that I'm using. So it renders like this, which is a bit of a shame because I imagine the area looks significantly better with real pink glass rather than just normal glass with a pink outline. Well, let's go down here then, I suppose. Do I have ladders? Yeah, I do. Right. One of the greatest things I ever learned was how to read. Interesting. This is a bit of a meme. That's all it is. It's a reference to another map, I think. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I want to say about the developer commentary. Yeah, just interesting details about like using mob spawners as breadcrumbs, and then I mentioned that I've been doing some reading and like reading some Twitter threads and stuff as well about. I just don't know where to go. I guess I'll go down here. About like game design generally and how that applies to CTM maps. Verticality and staircases. There was a really good thread that someone posted on the CTMC Discord. Do I just jump down and go for a vine? Sure. This looks very suspicious. Yeah, someone posted a really good Twitter thread in the CTMC like mapping resources section about staircases and how you can kind of change your level design. So I've been trying to take some of those ideas in, and just like listening to render is a really good way of. It's a notch apple. Oh no, it's not. It's just a normal apple. Is another good resource, I think, and I hope that they keep doing them. I'm sure they will. I think they've basically done all of the streams now, and it's just taking a while for them to get uploaded onto YouTube. Which is, I mean, understandable. I take several months to upload YouTube videos sometimes. But yeah, as I said, I want to watch those. I want to therefore finish the map, which is why I am back playing. I'm finding time, even when I only have about an hour of it. It's still good to squeeze it in. And I do really enjoy this map. I also recently played DE, and by the time this video releases, DE will have released, so I can be slightly more, like it definitely will release because it's releasing in 3 hours' time. So I can be a bit more open about that, and it's a really good map. Obviously, you should go and play it. I think stylistically, it's on the kind of opposite end to the simpler side that I like about this map. The vanilla gameplay loops, or the general gameplay loops, have, at least thus far, haven't reached the end, and I'm sure this might change, but are generally fairly standard. Like they're not that different from. There are suspiciously few mobs around here. The general gameplay loops are not that different from vanilla. I guess the biome here actually might be void or something. Yeah, mushroom fields. That explains the greenness and means I don't need to be quite as liberal with torches, except YouTube means that I do. Yeah, there's a lot of mechanics in DE, and that isn't necessarily isn't a bad thing by any means, and they're all kind of well thought through and well balanced. But it's just a preference thing, where this map is just a very different style of map, and I think whether you think some people don't particularly like Nova because of that, and I was listening to I was watching TJ play like beta 1.8 map. I just don't know, is it worth going down the bottom? I feel like I should go here because this is where it takes back to the start of the map, I guess. Right, let's dive bomb to there and see where this see how this links up. Yeah, I was watching TJ play, and he was saying he basically just didn't really like Nova because of the healing mechanic. I do find it a bit annoying sometimes because I tend to take a decent amount of damage. And when you don't have or your healing is tied to like mobs, like seeing a single mob like that can get a bit annoying. Right. Start of the map. Silver Ruins. I mean, does this actually link up? And what if I go back now? Is it reopened? No, it is not. Okay, I seem to have just taken a very... Because there's a seamless teleporter. It wasn't entirely seamless because my computer's not very good. But we are now back at the start of the map. So I guess that's cool that it does properly link up. Even if it's slightly annoying that I can't go back. That is doubly annoying because I'm blaming lag for having fallen in there. I do have a little staircase here though to take me back. Which I guess is the point of this shortcut actually, if you accidentally go through the other side of the Verde passage. And we're back at the monument. I don't know if I want to... I don't know what I want to do here, effectively. I suppose that what I should do is pause and go back, but I've only got 10 more minutes to record, so I'm just gonna walk back through Verde Passage. It's nice to kind of get refamiliarized, I think, with the map, and because it has been a couple of months since I played it, and I'm hoping to speed up a bit. I've been very kind of lackluster on YouTube and on this map generally, but again, hopefully I can kind of improve on that a bit. And I think one of the things that I really like about this map is every time I start playing it, I see something that I kind of want to steal, which is not a very I'm not sure that's entirely what you're meant to do when you're making CTMs, but there's just always something unique and fun. I'm like, oh, that's a really good idea. I would like to try a different spin on that, or do something with that. And I think it's like just a very creative map and does a lot of things. It gets the feel that I like in a map very well. Even if some of the stuff that it does is like relatively straightforward, or at least some of the early areas that I have played through aren't kind of reinventing the wheel, so to speak. But I have no idea where I'm going. They're not reinventing the wheel, but they are still effective and fun. I can hear a lot of zombies. I think this is the only area that I've played so far, though, that has kind of... It hasn't even felt that it's gone on too long. Because I don't think it's necessarily like too long. It's more just the way I've recorded the videos for this map as well. This has been a very like inefficient process because I get lost repeatedly. Well, there goes the boat. I am going to... I've put away this shield apparently, whoops. I was going to say I'm going to switch to a shield. This looks like a lighting bug, unless it's deliberate and there's a shaft up to the ceiling, but and I didn't bring another bow with me either. Well, as I said, I don't have much longer to record, so I'm probably going to have to end the video here anyway, and in between episodes I'll go back and get a shield and yeah, in between episodes I'll go back to the monument, get a shield and get a bow and properly re-equip. Thank you for watching. If you've stuck through this video of me rambling pretty incoherently, dying... Did I die in the video? No, I don't think so, but dying just beforehand, not being properly prepared, and not really making the points I wanted to make very coherently. But yeah, it's been an experience, and I appreciate you all tagging along. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.